got Michael Jones. On your right, we've got Spencer Jones. Spencer tied our program record with 8 made threes tonight. Set a career high with 30 points.
Just imagine that in and out on one end. It's crazy.
Yeah, just Spencer, just talk about what was kind of the key to exploding the way you did, particularly after not playing Thursday and having a little bit of time off.
No, it was really just not playing Thursday really put a fire in me. Just being, like I said, being the leader on this team and not being out there, hurts a little bit. And then, doctor came in clutch with some good meds that, helped me get out there. So.
All right, Spencer, 30 points, 8 threes. What were you feeling before the game that you knew that something like this would happen?
Something like this would happen? I don't really think you come in knowing. I just knew I had to, get the guys off to a good start after last game. You didn't want, you don't want one loss to turn into two, and want to get back on the winning track. And so that's all I really thought about was just setting the tone early.
Michael, just kind of what was the key to your guys' ability to kind of fend them off? They made some runs late, got within 2 points. What was the key to kind of batting them away at the end and losing?
Yeah, Robbie Eason, our assistant coach, had talked about on the last 2 of our losses, things that we needed to really fix were turnovers in the first half and really locking down and defending, when we're on the other end in the second half. The first half, I think we only had 6 turnovers, which even then we can still cut down on that. But and I think that really just set us up for success. We were getting great looks throughout the entire game, and then got to keep working on getting stops, especially in the second half. But we're able to ride that momentum.
All right, you guys didn't shoot any free throws in the first half. Were you guys aware of that, or did the coach say that to you guys in the locker room?
No, surprisingly, that wasn't mentioned in the locker room at all. But we were only because our offense was flowing well. We were getting good shots. I mean, there wasn't anything to change in terms offensively, so it wasn't really emphasized.
Yeah, and just kind of talk about from your guys' perspective, just kind of Keon Brooks, just kind of his performance and just kind of what makes him such a difficult. Scored 20 tonight.
Yeah.
You score more than he did, but just talk about what makes him a good player and difficult.
Yeah, and then the guy's a consistent 20-point scorer. He's 6'8", 6'9", athletic. He's shooting the ball a lot. He's really well this year, which makes it even harder. If you close out on him, he's athletic enough to drive by you, can elevate over you. I mean, he's hard to stop. Very physical. So it's tough matchup.
All right, so then once again another good record in the conference, 5-3 now. How do you guys feel about where you are at this point?
Yeah, you've been a little quiet there. I'll let you take that one.
5-3. I mean, there's obviously some things we can like look back on and be proud of, but we're not complacent at 5-3. We want to keep this momentum going. It's a long, tough conference season, so just taking it game by game and trying to go 1-0 next week.
Just psychologically, how good does it feel to get back in the win column after a loss? Because sometimes losses can snowball. Just how good does it feel to stop it at 1, get back in the win column, and kind of get some positive momentum going into Cal next week?
It feels very good to win. So.
Yeah, I'll say that shows the growth of our team. I mean, last year we started off 0-7, those losses compiled. This year you can sense that we can turn things around quick. We can make adjustments. We can, we won't let like I said, one loss turn into many. We have more resilience this year. So.
Just for you, Spencer, kind of what is the key to making contested threes with a hand in your face? How do you kind of do that? What's the key to that? Just reps?
Yeah, it's just reps, several reps. I mean, and eventually it's really more mentally. You just don't focus on it. I know how much room I need to get a shot off and where no one can block it, and once I know that, I almost don't even pay attention to them. So.
And Michael, this is a question for you. Just talk about evaluate kind of your performance tonight. At 0, I think, and I'm not sure how many points you scored against Wazoo. I'm not sure you scored at all.
1.
Okay. My apologies on that.
All good.
But you scored a lot more tonight and got going from perimeter. What was kind of key to you having a better performance than you did on Thursday?
Just getting a good day practicing yesterday, coming out confident. Was able to get going early, hit a couple shots, and then just playing within myself, within the flow of the game. It's not going to be everybody doesn't need to get however many shots they need whatever night. It's whoever gets the ball in the flow of the offense. So tonight I got a couple good looks. Hope to continue that just to help the team.
My final question for you guys just is, I don't care who takes it, maybe both of you. You guys have lost the last couple years at Cal. They always kind of bring a fired up environment. Just kind of what's giving you the key to having a pulling up a win up there, and just how do you kind of prepare for that and have the week off, get ready for that one? Knowing what they're going to bring both intensity wise and also just environment, the whole thing.
Yeah, it'll be a good week of practice. With playing our travel partner, it's obviously only one game next week, so we'll be able to hopefully get a couple good practices in, get some guys healthy, and really get incrementally better, and be able to carry that into the game. And then in terms of the game specifically, just go about it preparation wise how we normally do. Take it seriously, and obviously there's being a rivalry, there's maybe a little bit more off the court, but it won't really affect our preparation. We'll just take it one game at a time.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. We'll be back with Coach in a minute. Haase, Coach, we'll open up with a statement.
Well, it's a nice bounce-back win for us. We've done that some this year. It's come off a struggle, a loss, short turnaround, and for this to get the result we got today is certainly a positive. Washington is a extremely talented team, a veteran team, guys that have been playing college basketball at a high level for a long time. So excited and really excited about the opportunity now to continue to try and get better.
So, Coach, how much was Spencer coming back into the lineup the reason why this game went the way it did?
That's certainly a big reason. I think you knew that answer before you asked that question. And one of the really awesome parts about Spencer is it's as good as he was offensively and as important as that was, the defensive end of things, he has great length. He can really slide his feet. He can guard certainly 1 through 4, on the other team, and he had such value on the defensive end as well.
Just talk about what's like having a point guard at Carlisle that can attack the rim and get to the foul line like he did tonight.
Yeah, it's offensively we want to get to the paint and get to the free throw line. We did a good job of that with 27 attempts. But anytime you're designing a play or designing an offense, you want to at least have some kind of a threat at the paint. And Canaan can get downhill, and he's going to continue to grow and learn how to make all the right decisions and all the right passes. But he does a lot of them really positive right now.
So, Coach, the fact that you guys had 0 free throw attempts in the first half, was that anything that bothered you, or was it something that you said that maybe they weren't being aggressive enough?
Yeah, no, it wasn't a major point of emphasis. The guys know we want to get to the free throw line and want to attack, but I didn't think there was a strategical, problem with our plan, or I didn't think the guys had the wrong mindset in the first half. But certainly, just big picture, we do want to make sure we keep attacking and try and get to the free throw line.
Just for Spencer, just kind of as a coach, what is the key to his ability to shoot the ball as well as he does, particularly just in traffic? Just as a coach, how have you kind of just thought his progression you've seen as a coach?
Yeah, the number one thing is the first day he got on campus, the speed and energy at which he practices his shooting is off the charts. Every practice rep he's ever had, and I assume probably in high school and middle school and everything else, is game speed. And so there's no transition or no change ever. It's always practice a certain way. So his process has been phenomenal, and he has a quick release, and he has great size, and he has a high release point as well. All those things lend it to be able to get the shots up. But I think his process of how he's practiced is really the reason he has the ability to shoot like he does.
All right, so Coach, how about the clutch way he was playing in the second half? He had 2 threes in the first half and 6 in the second. Every time Washington got close, a chance to either tie or take the lead, and puts a dagger in.
Yeah, no, you're exactly right. It wasn't just, hey, he made a bunch of threes and scored a bunch of points. It was the timing of it. I think our offense was really efficient, but there's a asterisk on those threes when the game gets close. It's a 1-possession game or 1-point game, and he knocks those in. Those are big deals.
Just ask Michael this question, but just what was the key to him having a bounce back performance? He had 1 point, I think it was on Thursday, 13 tonight. got a lot more looks. Was that a concerted effort to get him going more, or just matchup-wise, just kind of why was he able to be more productive tonight?
Yeah, he's efficient. I think part of it is just the flow of the game. You know, on the bench, we're always talking about, you know, who's the hot hand or the right matchup, and maybe we can try and call plays that lend to that. But he was really efficient tonight, had a good look. And again, with our offense, though, it's the kind of thing where we're trying to develop a great deal of savvy with our guys, where they know who the shooters are, where they like it, you know, make sure we're delivering the right passes and trying to put our players in the best position possible to succeed. So I don't know if there's anything majorly special with that one, other than he did a really nice job and was really efficient.
All right, Coach, a couple games above 500 in the conference. What is your mindset of the team's progress at this point?
You already know my answer. It's everybody do your job, coaches, players, everybody do your job, and I'm looking at this as a week that we need to really make progress. It's not progress in health, you know, getting guys healthy, but also progress that we can learn from film. We can really clean up some things defensively, continue to grow our offense, and, you know, get more layers to that. So it's a week that we need to get better.
You guys have lost a couple in a row with Cal last couple of years, pretty decisively. Just what's going to be the kind of key looking ahead to that matchup to maybe flip the switch in that regard, knowing what they bring both in terms of intensity on the court as well as just overall environment that they have up there.
Yeah, they're you know, really an example of what college basketball is right now. A bunch of transfers, old guys that are very, very, very talented. They've lost some close games, but they're really good. And I've watched them some, and so we understand it's going to be a great challenge, and it's a rivalry game, and there's lots of different reasons. And bottom line is, we're going to need to put together a heck of an effort to have a chance.
So what is it like going up against them, knowing that you can continue this battle with them over the years? But Washington and these other guys, they're going to see these guys for the last time. Like, this will be the last time Washington be here unless it's a non-conference game. So what does it feel like going against Cal, knowing that they're going to be your partner throughout, but the rest of these guys, that's it?
Yeah, I think it's, in my mind, it's not as much about playing Cal because it'll continue in coming years, but it is a little bit odd, strange, sad that every game we play in conference is the last time. It's the last time a team plays here, and as we start to get in the second half of the season, it's going to be the last time you may play that team for a long time. You know, hopefully we can keep some rivalries going and play some non-conference games, but there's certainly no guarantee of that. And so it's a changing world, and it's changing fast, and I guess right now is buckle up and hold on.
You guys have done well against Washington. I think you guys have now won 7 of the last 9 against them, I think, and this is your 4th in a row at home against them. Is there anything matchup-wise that you feel you guys that maybe you guys just particularly, because matchups matter a lot, anything you feel like matchup-wise that you guys particularly have an advantage over them, or anything that might explain that, or against the zone or nothing?
Yeah, I don't. This year they're not playing as much zone. You know, if over the years I think we've had a good plan and kind of evolved that plan, and generally have good shooting, and we've had some guys on the interior that can score as well. So offensively, again, I think we've generally had a good plan against their zone, but they're playing a lot more man this year. So I can't answer that in terms of having, you know, putting my finger on anything.
Thank you.
All right, guys.